Okay, so what you're looking at here, it's been about, I'd say about 4 weeks or so since I've been back on Enbrel and been using my betamethasone and my calcitrioprene ointments. The Enbrel is an injectable, and the other two are ointments. So it's been getting better, and it's looking pretty good. But as you can see, there are still scales. This part's pretty clean, but up here there's still lots of scales all over the place. So we'll go ahead and clean those up right now, huh? A little bit at least. For those of you who are asking why my quality isn't that good, I'm just using my iPhone, not a GoPro. I wish I had an attachment for my head, but you got to deal with what you have. Now this doesn't hurt when I'm doing this. It actually feels good because, you know, I'm getting all that dry skin off. And a lot of people are saying, obviously, I know that doctors don't recommend anybody do this, but that's just the doctors covering themselves, and it's my body, and I know what I can and can't do with it. So here I am doing this. Now, if I injure my skin, yeah, sure, it might cause an infection. I very rarely break through the skin, and even then, it's not a very deep wound. It's very superficial. And all I gotta do is just wipe it down, clean it up, a little bit of antiseptic stuff on it, and good to go. Yeah, as you can see right here, it's been healing up, so there's not much psoriatic skin up there. You can see all that skin dust on the ground. That's only a fraction of what I have to deal with. All right, switch over to this leg. Switch hands here. Another thing that sucks about this is, you know, I like my gadgets. I got my iPhones, I got my Game Boys, Nintendo DS's, DSI's, 3's, all that stuff. Anything that requires a screen protector or has a loose screen. Well, as you can see, I get a lot of dust in my house because of this. And it gets under the screens of some of the older style electronics. So that gets a little bit annoying as well. But once again, you gotta live with it. So this I don't typically recommend that everybody does. Like I said, if you feel comfortable with it, go for it. As long as you're not cutting yourself too deep or doing anything crazy, you should be alright. But the best way that I have found to do this, to clean off the scales and get it nice and smooth again, is to basically soak in the bathtub for, I'd say minimum 30 minutes should do it, and then scrub it down with pumice stone. Now, I don't like the stones that are like sandpaper typically. I prefer the more of the porous stones that have gaps in between, so that it actually cleans it off fairly well. So the one I use is a lava stone. So give that a shot if you are tired of dealing with this. Look at my nice little piles of skin there. Alright, let's break out the knife. And well, the knife I don't do too much these days because I don't have that many big scales to worry about. Yeah, it's not going to do too much there, as you can see. It's just basically pulling off the little flakes there. Oops. See, and that's the danger of doing this, is that the skin is so thin that when you pull, and I'm doing it very gently, and I'm not doing it at a straight up angle, I'm not slicing, I'm doing it perpendicular to my skin, and even then, right here, I just barely did that, and it scraped off that top layer. Now what that is it's basically the top layer of psoriatic skin is attached still to some capillaries beneath it, and that is when you see the blood like that, it's basically just pulling up that very top layer and bleeding just a little bit. So it's nothing crazy, but as you can see, I don't need to scrape anymore with this. The little foot filer thing works perfectly. So I think that's all I got for you this time, guys, and well, until next time, thanks, bye.